Watch out for flashing school zones out there this week. Thousands of kids across Colorado go back to class, and the districts include Douglas County, Aurora 27J, Adams 14 starts today, the earliest district to go back. And we have team coverage this morning with Wanya Reese with me in studio about a new technology feature that will be in classrooms this year, and Nicole Brady, who is live out in Commerce City. A new commissioner of education for Colorado, a familiar face to many, talking about some of the changes for the new semester.
Yeah, a lot happening this school year. You know, we talked earlier about universal preschool starting. There's a whole new Department of Early Childhood Education in our state, but the Department of Education also has a new leader. New, but a familiar face to many of you, especially if you are a Denver Public Schools family. Susana Cordova has returned to Colorado. She was the Denver Public Schools superintendent from early 2019 to the end of 2020. Before that, she spent 30 years in DPS in administrative roles and early on as a teacher. That's where she began her career. And after a stint in Texas, Susana Cordova has returned to Colorado, where she will now be charged with overseeing not just DPS, of course, but all 178 school districts in the state.
Really, I said there are three things I think that we all need to be doing in education. The first is we need to start strong. We need to start strong with our students, make sure they've got that strong foundation. We need to start strong with our educators, make sure they're well trained, that they come into the classroom ready. The second thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that everybody stays engaged. You know, at middle school, at high school, it's so important that we're finding ways to engage our students, that we engage with the community, because education really is going to take all of us. And then the last thing is we need to make sure that we leave ready. And that means our students need to be ready for the world of tomorrow. That's opportunities to learn about the world of work. That's opportunities to get ready for higher education. That might be a traditional college. That might be a 2-year school. That might be a work-based certificate.
Yeah, I was able to talk a lot about students with Susana Cordova, but we also talked about teachers. They're feeling burnout. We've seen that in surveys done by the Colorado Education Association. I was there as superintendent, or I'm sorry, as the education commissioner, talked with Colorado's Teacher of the Year for 2023, Jimmy Day. She's been meeting with teachers throughout her last several months here, and I can tell you several metro districts are raising pay this year in hopes of retaining and recruiting teachers, but that continues to be a point of contention that I asked Cordova about.
If it can't come in the form of immediate funding for raises, what else can we do?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think the most important thing we can do for our teachers is to express our commitment to the profession, to express gratitude for what it is that they're doing on a daily basis, and to, as much as possible, make their jobs easier. Teaching is hard work. I think it's hard to realize if you haven't been an educator just how many decisions on a daily basis that teachers make about you know, how students are performing, what groups they should be in, how to reach them, how to use what they know about their interests to motivate them. I think that for so many of our teachers, they come to the work with enthusiasm, with motivation, and sometimes in challenging circumstances, they spend their own time, their own energy, sometimes even their own money to make sure that their classrooms reach all of their kids. So just tremendously grateful to our teachers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we know this is a big day and a big week and time of year for the teachers as well. Many of them have been back in school days and weeks before their students getting ready for the year. And our poll this morning, what is the best part about the first day of school? You know, we've been looking at this through the lens of students and what you remember about your own first day of school as a kid, but teachers, I'm sure, can relate to this as well. They probably want to go see all their teacher friends. They're excited for the kids, of course, that they may be planning their own outfits as well and taking pictures for the first day of school. Brian, your wife is a teacher, so you might have some insight into what the teachers specifically get excited for on the first day. Obviously, I imagine just seeing all those kids.
It's got to be seeing the kids.
Happy kids to be back.
That's right, got to be seeing it, because the teachers have had a week ahead of time to kind of like get acquainted and catch up from summer. But yeah, it's got to be seeing the kids. So Exciting times, thank you, Nicole. But with all of the excitement could also come some nerves as well. So Denver 7's Wanye Reese joins us to talk about new technology that has entered the classroom and maybe even the workforce now that will help you pronounce someone's unique name correctly.
Exactly.
Like Wanye.
Yeah, we've all seen it, right?
Yeah.
You know, my name is Wanye Reese. I've been called Wanye, Wakanye, Juan, Julio, everything in the book except my name. So
Right.
we know that students with names that are not considered traditional have a tough time in the classroom. DPS Board Vice President Ayante Anderson has even spoken about how teachers made him feel when they simply refused to pronounce his name. Problems like this is why one company is stepping in.
So we're Name Coach, and we specialize in eliminating the common problem of name mispronunciation. And how we do that is we take raw audio files of students or faculty saying their name and embed them into the systems that universities use on a regular basis. And in doing so, it helps to create a more welcoming, inclusive environment.
In an article published by Curriculum Associates, one educator says the mispronunciation of a student's name may cause a low sense of self-worth and make the student feel as if they don't belong. Name Coach, though, is hoping their program will help teachers avoid making students feel this way.
Creating basically a class roster for every single course at the university, and what it does is it pulls the students that are enrolled in that particular course, and it pulls their raw audio that they have provided and puts it in a beautiful roster of rows and columns that gives you their first and last name, their recording, so you can click on it, hear it.
Name Coach says the program is entirely cloud-based and it can be set up in as little as 5 minutes. And you know, we were talking about it earlier. It's definitely something that I don't like to use this word, but I've hated for 28 years of my life, people just saying my name wrong. But as I've gotten older, and for all those students watching with a complicated name, it makes you unique, it makes you yourself, and don't you change your name for anybody.
Be proud of it, but it
That's
is
right.
nice to have that inclusiveness
Yes.
with the new tool.
Makes you feel good.